Welcome to day 8, where I am being treated for large B-cell aggressive lymphoma, non-Hodgkin's, I believe, with the R-EPOCH treatment. So we're on day 8, and let's get into status. So eating is where we always start. Nausea, it's all day. I'd say it was a little bit better in the last 24 hours. I did not take any medication for the last 24 hours. Was able to mitigate with just eating small bites here and there throughout the day. What else? Mouth pain, still about the same. The magic mouthwash is making a difference, even though it's hideous. Someone asked offline, what was the magic mouthwash made of? The magic mouthwash is made of equal parts lidocaine, Mylanta, and nystatin. And you mix them all together, swish, 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 gargle, gargle, gargle. I spit it out. I couldn't even tolerate to pretend to swallow, but I did check with the doctor today. She said, yes, spit's good. So I'm good to go there. But it does make a large difference on how I feel as far as my mouth goes. Fluid intake was good in the last 24 hours. Not as good as the previous, but I did about 70 ounces, so I'm pretty proud of that. Chemo symptoms, I think overall, little less miserable than yesterday. Still having similar symptoms. I think I'm just kind of, how do I articulate this? I said this to someone else recently. I'm just kind of easing into my new normal. So I think over the course of the next couple of days, hopefully I'll be feeling the best I'm going to feel in between treatments. And then I'll have several days to a week, in this case, to enjoy my family and what's going on around me. But basically, I'm just getting used to the new normal. I'm going to have this mouth discomfort. I'm going to have this kind of underlying nausea. I just need to deal with it. And that's the way it goes. It's a small price to pay for living, right? Okay, let's see. Anything else? Brain. I watched yesterday's video. Yes, I definitely have chemo brain. I will continue to do my Sudoku and other things, but maybe we just have to roll with it, and I'll apologize to you guys for dealing with the chemo brain in the video. Sorry. Sleep. I did another good night. I didn't quite make 8 hours, but I would think it was like 7 hours and 50 minutes. That was excellent. Napping. I haven't really napped today. I spent most of my day sitting up, doing different things, activities. I did not paint my nails, but I did record a video for the Robo Raiders, for the robotics team, basic skills for crocheting a hat, the basic stitches and so forth. I haven't shared it with them yet. I have to listen to it and see if it's any good. I might have to record it again. That took a lot of energy. I had to record that one standing, and I got pretty wiped out doing that. So if I record it again, I'm going to make it shorter for sure. Oh boy, that was hard. I did come downstairs and I shouldn't say I didn't nap. I didn't close my eyes and actually sleep for an hour and a half. I did lay in bed a few times where I felt like I was just, my body needed to just stop for a few minutes. And I did do that, maybe 15-minute little, just totally turn everything down and chill. So I had some chill moments, I'll say that. Let's see, what else do we have? But overall, I'm feeling pretty good. I feel tired. So I don't know if that means I do need to get another nap in or some more chill moments. I haven't been moving quite as much today as some other days, but I'll continue to try. I'm only about 2,500 at this point. We're a little earlier in the day than yesterday's recording. Yesterday's movement I made to 6K, a little over 6K, so that was pretty good. And I did do 2 sun salutations, so that's good. Building some muscle and stretching. And I think that's about all I have as far as how I'm feeling and what's going on in me. What's going on beyond that? I think I mentioned yesterday that I was going to talk to the doctor's office today, which I did do. So one thing was they confirmed that we are not going to continue to try to get the PET scan for right now. We're going to do a PET scan or a CT scan after the second treatment, as I had believed we were going to do, to try and check in and see how the treatment's going. So we're going to do that. Right now, based on what we know, we're going to try to schedule the next treatment to begin somewhere January 6th, 7th, or 8th, depending on how we get in cleared through insurance and so forth and so on. And when depending on where I'm going, if it's the clinic or the hospital, how they can schedule me in, that kind of thing. So the target right now is to start the next treatment at the end of that first week in January. I did inquire about the lumbar puncture or the spinal that I did last Monday in the hospital. I hadn't heard results. I've been asking for a while. They just got the results at the doctor's office today or this morning. It was negative. So just to recap, there was no malignancy in my spinal fluid or brain, and there was no malignancy in my bone marrow. So that's good news. I then also asked, I think I mentioned here, or at least my family and friends, close family and friends know that initially, before we kind of jumped onto this treatment path quickly, a week and a half ago, almost 2 weeks, I guess, we were going down a path of we need to type and subtype so we can figure out what the treatment is. And then we kind of shifted gears based on some blood work results and some other results and said, no, we know what we need to do and we need to get going right now. And that's how I landed in the hospital last Monday. So the question was, from me to the doctor's office, do we still have a need to type and subtype? Or because we know what we had to do and we're on the path, there's no longer any need to know that. We're just going to move forward with what we're doing and get her done. So I'm waiting to hear. I don't know that somebody will call me. We might talk about that next week when I go into the office to understand, what the next steps are there. Or if there are even any steps, maybe there's no value to it at this point, since we know it's aggressive and we're treating it with the right medication. And then finally, I did ask, because there are folks that are asking, staging. With the data we have now, without the type and subtype, but with all the other data we know, with the lumbar and the bone marrow, the liver, all the data that we do have, what do we know the stage of this lymphoma? And the answer was yes, we know the stage. The stage is stage 4, and it's stage 4 because it's in the liver. For lymphoma, if it remains in the lymphatic / immune system, then that's an earlier stage. But since it's moved to the liver, an external organ, to the lymphatic system, then it becomes a stage 4 classification. And that is what I know. I don't know if I have any other data for you guys today. I hope that you all have hopefully you're all able to spend time with friends and family in person or virtually, and that you have a lovely holiday season for those who've already celebrated or coming into the holidays, and whether you're celebrating a holiday coming up or if you're just enjoying family time, downtime, I hope that you have that opportunity. I think right now the tentative plan, welcome to COVID, is that we will be going to Bill's mom's house, kind of virtually, not virtually. We will all pile into our car, my family, my immediate family, and we will drive to Bill's mom's house, and they will clear all the cars out of the garage, and we will park in the far bay, and everyone else will sit in chairs, socially distant on the other side of the garage, and we will visit with our family for a little while, as long as myself or Bill can tolerate as far as sitting in the car. They'll give us some yummy, lovely food that we would have otherwise eaten with our family to take home with us, and then that will conclude our broader family gathering. And then we'll come home with our immediate family and enjoy some family time. So again, I hope that you all have some opportunity one way or the other to safely visit, whether that's, like I said, remote, socially distant, Zoom, whatever you have to do, meet to enjoy your families. We love you. We thank you for your support, and we will see you tomorrow.